Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. F Reaper and I'm going to be doing some special split-second commentary for you today. Now you may be thinking, oh, you didn't really stick with Blur, so why are you doing this one now? This commentary isn't going to be often. I think this is just a one-off because I picked up the demo of it and I thought it was a worthwhile game to pick up a demo for, and I might actually get it. Okay, so as you might or might not know, Split Second is a racing game with a hint of difference. As you've just seen there was an explosion, another one, people being wrecked, a bit like Burnout Paradise, but with a difference. The game's actually based on a movie type thing, where basically everything's rigged in the game. Everything's rigged and you've got to basically do the race while all this crap's happening. As you can see, look, I wrecked someone. How cool is that? But there's a reason I'm not just uploading this to show you 3 laps of a game. I'm uploading it to show you what I didn't expect anyway. Okay, I'm not going to ruin it just yet, but this got two matches for you, 2 races for you, and they're both completely different on the same map. I'll just say that much. Okay, so I'll go into a bit more detail. Look at that. I didn't even expect that. That's why it's called split second, because you have a split second to react to what's happening around you. This is only the demo, so I wouldn't say I had a lot of replayable feature, but I think this is what I think I'm going to get this when it comes out. Okay guys, so I'll go into a bit. It's based on, for example, you ever seen Death Race type thing, the newest Death Race, where you go and you collect, basically it's jail people going to, if they can survive the race, they get set free. Not jail, but this is meant to be a TV series of special effects and whatnot, where you're racing and crap's happening and things are going up and you've just to survive, you've dodged split second again. So, on these first 3 laps, I'm not doing anything. I'm only, pretty much this was like the second game I played. In fact, no, this is the 3rd game I played. What happened was, I normally record everything I do, everything, because I might get one really good match, and if I haven't recorded it, I'm pretty much raging. But I thought I'm only going to be playing this. I was actually originally meant to be playing Skate 3, so I thought I might as well try that. But yeah, I picked up this, and I'm quite happy with what I've done. I'm quite happy. Now, as you can see, at the car, the bottom, you see 3 bars. Now there, your power up bar, for example. Well, that's what I'm going to call them. You get, the more you draft, and other things like that, gain height by jumping, the more that goes up, and the more that goes up, the more you can trigger these explosions to go off and destroy people. Now I think if there's an online feature in the game, I haven't looked too much into it. Look at that piece of scenery fall. I don't know if that'll hit me at all, but yeah. So once you get that up, when you pass explosions, you occasionally see the helicopters up floating above. They'll drop explosives if somebody goes in front, etc, etc. I don't even know how I crashed there. I touched the side of it by a little bit, but they've managed to catch up with me. Now this isn't about if I get first or not, this is actually showing you some gameplay, as I should be doing, right? So this is not really the match I really want to commentate, it's the match after this I want to commentate really badly, so I'm going to I'll go back into this bar. So this bar, but it'd ruin it. Sorry about this guys, but I'm going to have to stay quiet for roughly about a minute, and I'll let you. Yeah, this is the last lap, so I'm going to stay quiet and I'll get back to you in 2 seconds, okay? Enjoy the racing. Well, in fact, yeah, I'll continue talking. What is the weirdest thing you've heard somebody say? Please get back to me on that. I really want to hear all your comments, because it's always a fun conversation when I have it. So you may be noticing, after the 2 blue bars, you see the red bar. See, that's the helicopter thing. How good is that? I enjoy it for this game, and there's a lot more features that I've looked into that are meant to be awesome. Well, they look awesome. I know I said I was going to shut up, but nah, I'm just not going to shut up. But yeah, you seen that red bar? I'm going to tell you what that is in a minute. Okay. So there's meant to be a game type where you're in a first person view, and it's kind of like survival. You're driving in first person, and you have to avoid stuff just falling down at you. Now that guy luckily takes over, and I get second. So here's the second match, okay? Right, I haven't edited this when I was recording it, but there might be an effect here. But anyway, so here's just to give you little tips now. The reason I've uploaded 2 matches, and I'm going to show you what that red bar does, and that gets full, because this is specifically what I went on and done. I mean, I should have, when I was originally recording for the first time, well, just before I was recording, this is where this is when I noticed why I had to record this game, because that red bar does something very good, right, and I'll explain it in a minute. I've played about 2-3 games before this, and this is how I realised where to use this red bar. Now as you see, there's a lot of stuff. Look in the background after I use it. That tower is falling. I crashed, right? Not very good to show you over the ledge, but that tower has fell. Oh my god, change of direction. Right, that's what that red, the big 3 bars do. You can change the scenery. Right, so this is the second part where I'm going to commentate how many times you can change the scenery in one game. Right, I do it 3 times in this, basically once per lap. So there you go, I'm getting my bar up again. Now I'm not hitting anyone. The last video was more so to show you guys what it's like to do all these dropping stuff in the helicopter and whatnot. In about 3, 2, 1, boom! Another scenery change. Look at this. This is actually epic. I think it's a worthwhile game to be bought when you first ever get it, because as soon as you get onto all the maps and you learn where everything is, it's going to get boring. But in that process, if there's online play, then you're sorted. You're actually sorted for renewability, in my opinion, if there's online play. This is single player, so it's not going to be that fun for a while. But I think if you were to buy this game when it came out, and like see if the first week if you were to play it solidly, it would get boring. So it needs to be a game that's played casual. Look at that helicopter. The hell is that doing there? I just about crap myself when I first ever saw that. It wasn't this match, but I did crap myself. By the way, see if that falls on you, you're doomed. That's happened to me. Sorry I'm ruining it a bit, but I think this is a worthwhile game to pick up, guys, if you're into racing. Same as Blur. Blur is a game to pick up. I'm so glad that companies are bringing back. Right, I'm going to stop here. Another diversion. Right, not even anywhere else in the exact same bit. Look. Right, another diversion. And they blew up the road earlier that time, so the tunnel is still there, but it's been blown up earlier. So as I said, I'm really glad that driving game companies have been bringing back racing games with that hint of fun, that hint of arcadeness, that you don't need to be following green and red bloody lines. Okay guys, so that is me, Mr. F Reaper, and I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I don't know if I'd do it anymore, because it's really, I'm only showing you one match. It isn't out yet, and the demo's pretty boring because I've played it a couple of times. So please rate, comment, subscribe if you'd like me to buy this game and do some map layouts or of course I will. Right, so rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later with more Halo Reach.